What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream. I'm gonna do a little intro here to get started, and I'll be right back. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good day. Just had a little extra time on my hands today. It's a pretty wet, stormy day outside, so I'm off work and just had a little time. Figured I'd come on here and talk some charts and play around with a little PulseX. I haven't really played around with PulseX that much on stream yet. So I figured we'd go in there and provide some liquidity and do some yield farming. And if y'all have any questions in the meantime, then we'll just answer them as we go and see what we can figure out. Because it's getting more exciting as the time goes on. K4K has been releasing a bunch of videos talking about the buy and burn, how he's seen the buy and burn function work. So it's getting exciting, and it's mega bullish seeing everything coming into place and seeing everything running and not having any difficulties or mess ups like that. So it's getting exciting, guys. It's a lot closer than we all think, in my opinion. I could be completely wrong, but let's jump into the chat here and see. Of course, Godfather J6, oh snap, what's up? What's going on, buddy? Won't be able to be too active on chat. We'll be driving, so I'll have it on in the background. Well, appreciate it, man. You're here all the time. I appreciate you stopping in here and just letting me know you're here. That's awesome. So what I plan on doing, like I said in the beginning, just go over to the PulseX platform and play around a little bit. I played around with it in the background, and man, is it fat? God, it's fast. It's just so clean, so sleek, and it's just fun to play around with. So without further ado, let's jump on over there. Oh, let me do my screen share here before I mess everything up. So let's see. Let's buy a little bit of. Let's see. I got some pulse here. Let's buy us a little bit of PulseX. Let's see. I got 66,000 test pulse. So let's do 20,000. Let's buy 20,000 worth of PulseX. Confirm. And just, guys, watch how fast this thing is. I mean, it confirms as you're thinking about it. Before you can even process it in your mind, the thing confirms. So let's go ahead and add PulseX to MetaMask. This is a new wallet I have here. Well, now that I said something, it ain't going to confirm as fast. Let's see. Boom. Confirmed. It's still quicker than Uniswap, that's for sure. That's for sure. All right, so let's jump on and add some liquidity. And if you guys have never liquidity farmed or anything like that, if you're not familiar with it, definitely be careful. Trayvon's got some good videos going over basically some good strategies and stuff like that, and also K4K does as well. So, just be careful if you do start to, try to dive into, liquidity farming, because it can, if you don't know what you're doing, it really can get you pretty wrecked. So, but let's see here. Let's see what the pools. So if you go over here to the farms, it'll show you what farms are available that you can provide the LP tokens to. So after you provide liquidity, when you put those two pairs in, you're going to get liquidity provider tokens in place of the tokens that you put in, basically. So these are the pools that's available right now. You can see the PulseX and Pulse pool, the Pulse and USDC pool, and the PRT and Pulse pool. So let's see. Let's provide some liquidity for the USDC Pulse pool. So if we go here, details, and it's got these nice little convenient buttons here. You know, so you don't have to keep clicking around the protocol. If you come over straight to the farms, you can click this button right here that says get USDC and liquidity. So you can go here and it'll just automatically pop up. Let me see. Godfather said something here. Tech Talk from this past Sunday. Wendy's was talking about LP pools and how they work. It was really, yeah. I listened to a little bit of that as well. That was on Hexray Vision's channel. Yeah, good call there. Good call. That's definitely a great stream to watch. If you guys haven't watched that at all, Hexray Vision, he puts on this Tech Talk show. I can't remember quite what day it is every week, but he puts it on once a week, and has some really big brain guys in there that really go over some good game theory. So be sure to check them out once a week. You just go to Hexray Vision's channel, and I'm sure the days will be on there. So yeah, thanks Godfather for bringing that up. That's a very good good insight to have. Hold on one second, guys. All right, let's dive back over here to the platform. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to add liquidity to the Pulse pair and the USDC pair. And now just remember, when you add liquidity and when you go to Yield Farm or Liquidity Farm, what you put in at first is going to be an equal amount. So see here, if I want to put in all of my USDC, so it's going to put in $25 worth of Pulse and $25 worth of USDC. So you're gonna make that pair, right? And then you're gonna get LP tokens. You're gonna get LP tokens in exchange for putting these tokens in. So when you put these into the farming pools, when you have volatility, the one that goes down, you're going to end up with more of. So you got to make sure when you're liquidity farming, you want to make sure you like at least both of the tokens that you are, farming, or at least try to go for a stable pair. But when Pulse Chain first launches, I don't know if there's really going to be a stable pair. So you're going to have to be really careful and be on your P's and Q's. And another note to keep in mind is, the higher the APY or APR is in the pool, the more you're going to have to be on here paying attention to it, so you can keep, harvesting your rewards and trying to keep the pool as level as possible so you don't experience that much impermanent loss. All right, so I'm just going to confirm this real quick. Oh, wait, I shouldn't have done that. I need to... I'm going to take this down a little bit so we have some for gas. I didn't even think about that. Okay, that should be fine. All right, so now we're going to hit supply. And you can see here, it tells you all that you deposited, like PLS deposited 44,000, USDC deposited $11. So that's basically saying 44,000 Pulse is $11 of USDC. And it gives you your rates, and then right here it'll give you your share of the pool. So you can see 0.0004598 will be our share of the pool. So the fees that are accrued within the liquidity pool, we will receive. And this isn't the farming yet. This is just the fees you get from adding liquidity to the protocol. So let's go ahead and confirm that. And guys, look at these gas fees. 0.00084 PLS. Good God. It's a beautiful site. You could just sit on here and click transactions all day long and not have to worry about it. All right, and then this is going to pop up after you confirm that. It's going to see add PLP to MetaMask. This right here is going to be your LP tokens, the tokens that you receive as a placeholder to the tokens that you put into the liquidity pool. So you're going to go ahead and hit add PLP to MetaMask, and it's going to pop up here. Just hit add tokens, and you can go ahead and close that. And our transaction has already went through. You can see LP tokens in your wallet, and we didn't add that much, just because we didn't have enough PLS on us at the moment. All right, but let me check out chat real quick before I continue on. Elliot Brand, thank you, man. I really appreciate you stopping by. You've been stopping in the past few times, and it's just a lot of motivation. When I see you guys, the guys that I've watched when I first got into Hex, when I see you guys stopping by, man, it just gives me that motivation to keep pressing on. So I really appreciate you stopping in, and thank you for all you're doing, man. That's awesome. Liquidity pool is going to be super crazy early on. Lots of risk. Oh, man, there's going to be hella risk involved. That's why I keep saying that. I can't emphasize that enough. Just please, 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 you guys, be careful. And if you have any questions about it, I'm here. I'm willing to help you. Like, I'm not an advanced user, but I kind of know what I'm talking about, and I kind of know what I'm doing when it comes to liquidity providing. So I'll be more than happy to help you guys with anything that you need. So don't be afraid to ask. We were all new at one point, so the only question is a dumb question. So all right, let's jump back in over here. And continue with the liquid. All right, so after we've done everything right here, we're going to go up here to earn and go down to farms. And so you're going to click enable contract, and that's going to just basically enable the contract in your wallet, saying that your address is or that your wallet is basically activating or approving the right to run this contract for your LP tokens. So you're going to accept that, wait for that to confirm. And guys, there's going to be multiple of these farms coming in when PulseX finally does go live. There's going to be several of these, and the further down the list you go, the more risky they're going to become. So just make sure to do your own research before jumping into stuff like that. All right, so it says contract enabled. Wait, that was kind of buggy what it just did. Did you see that, guys? It said stake, and then it went back to enable contract. Let's try that one more time. That might be a bug on the site. Let's see. Let's try it one more time. Thank God it's not Ethereum where we're get failed spending $20-$30 on a transaction that didn't even go through. All right. So what it's supposed to do is supposed to pop up right here and say you're able to stake them. All right, so the transaction just confirmed. So let's see, stake LP. You see how it popped up and said stake LP? Then you're going to click that button. And then this is going to pop up and says stake LP tokens. You can see the balance I have here, which is very small. But go ahead and click max. And then normally, when the mainnet goes on, when it goes live, your annual ROI at current rates will probably be here. Well, it will be here. I just, it might be because my balance is so small right now, I'm putting in such a little amount. But, whenever you're doing it for real, it'll tell you your ROI annually here, which is pretty nice. So go ahead and click max, then go ahead and click confirm. Confirm it in your wallet. Transaction submitted. Ooh, failed transaction. Please try again. Confirm transaction. Make sure you're paying enough gas. All right, so we might have to up the gas just a wee bit. Just up it a little bit and see what happens. sometimes, when if people are, actively using it and the blocks get full, then it's going to, spit a failed transaction. If this one don't go through, then we'll try to add some on the PLSX. See, it failed again. So, okay. It might just be this pool because it was acting a little funny earlier. So, let's try this. Let's go in here to the PulseX and Pulse pair and try to do it real quick. Just to see if it is just this pool or if it is a busy chain. So we're just waiting on this contract to enable right now. Guys, this is I can't preach it enough how excited I am about this going on. God, when this goes live, there's gonna be a lot of money to be made on here if you know what you're doing. All right, stake LP, no tokens. Oh, I got to provide the liquidity. All right, let's go ahead and provide the liquidity for the PulseX and Pulse. So I'm running a little low. So let's see. Let's click that and let's do 2,000. Enable PulseX. Confirm. If I can't get it to work this time, then we'll just go on to something else. I don't want to keep making this boring for you guys. All right, confirm. Let's supply the liquidity. Confirm. You'll receive. So we're going to supply that liquidity for PulseX and Pulse. Add PLP to MetaMask. Add token. Close. All right, now it should be okay. Transaction complete. Now let's try this. We'll go back over to Farms. Now this is already enabled, so we're going to click Stake LP, and you can see we have 2,995 LP tokens. So you're going to click Max, hit Confirm, and let's see. Hopefully this time it'll put us on in the pool here. Confirm. I hope everybody's having a good start to your work. Well, hump day, I guess you could say. Okay, that one confirmed. So it might have just been the USDC pool. All right, staked. Your funds have been staked in the farm. So you can see here, this is the amount of PLSX, PLSLP tokens we have staked, 2,995. And then, so in these pools, you're going to earn the incentive token plus any fees that are accrued. So, and then as you earn the incentive token, it's all going to pop up right here. And you're able to harvest them anytime. You're able to take them out anytime. And like I said, when you earn this incentive token, you can harvest it and sell it. And then you can, use that to buy either PulseX or PLS and fluctuate out your ratios within the pool so you don't experience so much impermanent loss. And one more thing before we go here, where you stake PLS. So basically, these are going to be the pools. And when PulseX goes live, there's going to be multiple single-sided staking pools in here as well, where you can stake your PLSX and earn different tokens, which is really exciting. So basically, all you're going to do to stake your PLS in here, you're going to go in here, you're going to hit enable pool. Same thing we did with the liquidity pools. And you're going to hit enable, and then you're going to hit stake. And you stake the amount you want to do. But right now, it's a max of 10 million PulseX that you can only stake right now. And this is kind of weird. I don't really completely understand this yet. But anyway, this is, PLS staking pool. You enable it, you stake them, and then you can harvest any kind or all your rewards whenever you want. And there's no lockup period. So when you stake, I don't think it will take no. When you stake, it'll start right then. You can take out anytime. There's going to be no lockup period like Hex or anything like that. So you're free to move as you will, and just play around and earn that sweet APR, man. This is going to be so exciting. Because I remember when I first got in, I was messing around with Pancake Swap, and this is kind of what it reminds me of, just a way better looking interface with more data to look at and explain it a little better. But there was a lot of APRs on Pancake Swap, and you could really make some money if you knew what you were doing. So this is going to be kind of similar, way better, but similar. So it's just exciting, guys. It's exciting. All right, go to the chat. Guys, if you guys do feel inclined, here is a tip address. If you want to send tips, you're more than welcome to. Definitely not, mandatory. Definitely not. You're not made to do that or anything. I just put it up here, just in case you guys want to, because I can't receive super chats yet or anything like that. I did finally. I really wanted to say thank you to you guys. And everybody that helped me get here. I finally got over 500 subscribers. I think I gained like almost over 50 subscribers just yesterday with the help of the guys on Twitter. And I just want to give a big shout out to everybody that's helped me achieve that goal. I've only been doing YouTube now for a few months, and never really expected it to take off as fast as it has, and to actually been accepted by you guys, and it's just awesome. It's definitely an honor to be a part of this community, and definitely an honor to be making content for this community. So thank you to everybody who has supported me this far and who has just now started to support me. I really appreciate you guys. I think we'll be able to choose different pools to stake PLSX in to earn. Yeah, that's what I was saying. If you've ever been on Pancake Swap, when you go in there, and it's all on the pool side, because the farm side is the Liquidity Farms, but the pools are single-sided staking, to where if you stake, like this is for Pancake Swap, if you went in there and staked your cake, there was like several different pools. Well, hold on, let's see if we can't pull it up. Let's pull it up to give you guys an idea of what it will look like. Hold on, let's pull that up. All right, so right here, this here is Pancake Swap, and see, you can see up here already, it's kind of similar to the PulseX. If you go to the PulseX thing right here and you go to earn, it's farms and pools. If you go over here, it's farms and pools. So if we click pools, look at all these. So if we go to, let's get a reference. So we're going to reference from this. So right now, this is the only PLX pools we have, the single-sided staking, where single-sided only means you don't have to provide both sides. You can only put in PLSX. You don't have to have another pair to put it in. So let's look over here. So over here, this is where you can go in and stake cake. So if you hold the cake token for Pancake Swap, you can go in here and stake in any of these pools and earn any of these tokens that are on this list. So you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different pools that you can come in here and stake your cake and earn these different tokens. And you can see the APYs aren't that bad. I mean, I've seen some in here that were over 400% APY, but those get more risky. But this is what I think PulseX is going to look like, guys. It's not just going to be, like I said, it's not just going to be this one pool here. It's going to be multiple pools, and the pools that do come in on PulseX, the PulseX holders, the DAO is going to be able to vote which tokens are allowed to be to have a pool on PulseX. So it's getting exciting, man. So you're going to be able to earn these tokens, and then if you want, you can hold them. If not, you can dump them and then buy more PulseX, buy more Pulse, buy more Hex. So this is what makes me excited. You know, a lot of people I don't think understand this yet because they come on here and they just see this because they were told, oh, we're going to be able to stake our PLSX and earn some kind of token. But what I don't think a lot of people understand yet is there's going to be several different pools with different tokens you can earn. And like I said, that's going to be up to the PulseX community to vote on what pools they want to allow on the PulseX protocol. So, you know, it's getting exciting, man, like I said. And the farms, just like the liquidity farms, like we were over here earlier, how they have these different liquidity farms. If you go over here to PancakeSwap and look at all the different farms they have, you see, so this is how PulseX will, you know, probably end up looking in the future after everything goes live. I mean, just look how many farms there are, you know. But like I said, the further you go down the list, the riskier they get. Always, always, always do your own research and make sure you know what you are doing before you deposit any money in a liquidity farm, please. Thanks for showing. Hopefully we'll get to choose cool tokens as rewards. Yeah, like I said, the community will be able to decide. The PulseX DAO will be able to decide what tokens are brought in to the PLS staking or PLSX staking pools. And I'm pretty well, I don't know about the farms, liquidity farms. I think that's just from the liquidity in the protocol. But for the pools, definitely. Let's also take a look at this info over here. Let me go back to the chat real quick before I get into that. Hex factor 2B. What's the risk? What's the risk difference between the staking pools? Okay, so the staking pools, you only have to provide PLSX. So therefore you have no impermanent loss in a staking pool. But when you put in tokens to a liquidity farm, you have to provide both sides of the pair. So if you're going to put in Pulse Chain and PulseX tokens, you got to put in $100 worth of Pulse Chain and $100 worth of PulseX. And when you put those into liquidity and you put them into a farm, as the prices move against each other, if a price starts going down, you're going to end up with more of the token that's going down. So therefore, your ratios are going to be thrown off. So don't think you're going to put in, you know, tokens to a liquidity farm and just make money. You will make money, but you're going to lose some of the different assets that you put in. That's why, you know, it's really important for people to understand that. But if you just go over to, let me pull this up. But if you want to just do the pools, there is no risk involved with staking in the PLSX pools because there's no impermanent loss in these pools. You just put your PulseX in, you stake your PulseX, and you earn rewards on whatever pools are allowed on the protocol. That's basically the gist of it. I made 369 in a day and a half with PRT and bought some more test PLSX with it. I'm loving testing out it. Dude, it's so fun, man. It's so fun. And you know, some of these APRs will be this way when it goes live. I mean, don't expect them to be outrageous or anything like that. The earlier you are, the better APR you're going to get, you know, because, you know, the APR is going to definitely go down as, you know, more people filter into the platform. But yeah, it's definitely fun to play around with for sure. I think the difference will be what you choose to earn. One choice might end up being better than another choice based on future performance. Exactly. You know, that's why it's better if you don't fully understand what liquidity farming is. If you do want to try it out with smaller sums, and you're able to do that with smaller amounts on Pulse Chain because you're not paying all the ridiculous gas. So you're going to be able to make a profit off of things that you wouldn't be able to on Ethereum. But try to hop into more stable pools, because you know, the more volatile the assets are in the farm that you're doing, the more likely you are to you know, lose. Hex factor. Okay, thanks. You're welcome, man. Thanks for the question. That was a good question. Is there anything else that you guys have any questions about the testnet? About how to delegate your pulse chain tokens to a validator? You know, David Feeder's got some good videos about that out. So does K4K. We could look at some charts. I just wanted to hop on here and just chat with you guys for a little bit and see where this goes. Let me see. Let me pull up. We can look at. Let's pull up the Hex chart. Hex is still hanging out outside of this damn fallen wedge I've been talking about for it feels like a year. But it's still holding on outside of, you know, what I don't want to see is it drop back below this trend line right here. If it drops back below this trend line, we could be in trouble. But it's doing a pretty good job of holding in that support so far. It's looking like we're trying to bounce back above 12 cents, which would be nice. We're up about 3% on the day. So, I mean, I expect Hex to go sideways for a while until the announcement of the snapshot or V3 is announced. So, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just giving us more time to accumulate and build our bags for the Pulse Chain launch, because we will get that copy of Hex. I hope there is a pool for PLS. I missed the sack. I will stake my PLSX to get PLS. Also, I will take my liquid loans to get PLS. I'm going to get PLS from internet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a pool to where you can earn PLS. Almost positive, because you can already stake PLS. You have to stake the PLS to the validators. I could be wrong, but I'm almost certain that there won't be a pool for PLS. But the other things that you said, take your liquid loans to get PLS and all that other stuff, yeah. I mean, when you have passive income bringing in PLS, you know, you got that slow drip. You can never go wrong because you're earning those fees before appreciation. So it's never bad. 3 ways to make PLS, yes sir. Well, see, you earn PLS from, you know, you stake your PLS to a validator on the validator site. You stake your loan token to earn PLS fees from the Liquid Loans protocol, and hold internet money dividend in a wallet to receive fees in Pulse from the internet money wallet. So there's a lot of cool things coming out, you know, not just with PulseX and Pulse Chain, you know, liquid loans, internet money dividend, Power City, you know, the ecosystem is getting exciting, guys. How will we vote on which coins to earn for staking? Do we get notified of an incoming vote? Yeah, so over here on the platform, there should be another tab up here that pops up. Can you guys see my screen? Okay, yeah. There should be another tab up here that pops up, and it's going to say, I can't remember exactly what it says, but it says, let me look over here. I don't think they have it down. You see right here, it says voting. So it's going to be the same thing on PulseX, but it might be worded different. It might say like DAO or voting or something like that. So and then there will be a place in there where you'll be able to like write proposals, and there will be areas of proposals that have been written, and the whole community will go in there and just have their say on what's able to launch on the platform, basically. So it's pretty interesting. Can you go over the overview charts in PulseX? The overview charts. I don't know what chart you're talking about. Can you be a little more specific? The overview charts. Right here, the overview. PulseX Analytics. So basically what this is is this is going to be how much liquidity is on PulseX at the time, so that you're going to be able to keep a, just a steady watch on as the days goes on of how much basically TVL is on the platform. And then over here is going to be your volume. And this is going to be a big factor when it comes to the buy and burn for PulseX, because the more volume you have, the more buy and burn that's going to be taking place. So that's basically what this chart is. This is just the 24-hour volume for the platform. This is basically the TVL of the platform, which means total value locked. And then down here, this is going to be the top tokens. I don't know if it goes by liquidity or but I'm pretty sure it goes by the top tokens liquidity wise in the platform, or just the top tokens of the platform. So this is going to be on this list will be all the tokens that are on, or the top traded tokens on PulseX when it does go live. All the tokens will be here. And then down here where it says top pools, this will be the highly traded pools on the protocol. So the pools with the most volume will be here in this section here. Let's see what kind of, they got more, they've added more tokens in here. I'm guessing this is the stuff people bridge in as well. So yeah, it's pretty neat. Pretty neat. But I hope that answers your question. Eager to vote. Yeah, me too, man. It's going to be exciting. That right there. Did I just answer what you were talking about, man? The lock in profit? Did I just answer, or is there something else that I'm missing that you wanted to see? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, cool. But yeah, like I said, just the liquidity, that basically, like I said, total value locked, and the 24-hour volume. And that's the big thing, that 24-hour volume. You really want to keep an eye on that, because that's really going to play a big role in the buy and burn. And from what I understand, watching K4K's videos, there should be coming up soon. I don't know when. He said the next few days, but up here on the main exchange here or something, there should be a function, a public call function that people can do to call and execute the buy and burn. So that's going to be interesting to see when that comes out as well. Let's pull up the Hedron chart. Ooh, Hedron is down 14% today. It's still in a crab market. I mean, this is the most sideways market I've seen in a long time. It just, it's kind of dipping pretty good right now. But it's stuck in a good tight range, man. It just, it's just right below the golden pocket, the 618, and this little line right here, which is not, it's so weird. It's, and I think this has to do with some of the liquidity stuff that happened last week. It's going to be a lot harder to move the Hedron price now that the liquidity got so deep with Hex. So it's going to be a lot more. Actually, let's go over to Dex Screener. Over here to Dex Screener and look at Hedron. Market cap, liquidity is 2.6 million. I wonder if they have Hedron. Yeah, so but you can see here there's been some pretty big sales taking place. Volume's been pretty good. The past 24 hours, volume has been about a little over 1 million. So volume's been good. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to go over before I jump off here? Just figured I'd come on here for a little while and go over a few things. But if there's nothing else that you guys have questions about, I'm probably gonna wrap it on up. Let's see. I appreciate everybody coming by. Like I said, it's always good to see new faces too, as well. See you this weekend. Yes, sir. I do have to work this weekend, but I'm definitely going to make time for you guys. I'm definitely going to have a stream. I don't know whether Saturday or Sunday yet. I do have to work Saturday because of all this bad weather that's moved in. But I will definitely make time for a stream for you guys. All right. Well, guys, that's all I got for today. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe. If you guys do feel inclined, tips are more than welcome to be sent to this address. I can't receive super chats yet, so if you guys want to support the channel, you can do so here. Very much appreciated. But other than that, thanks for coming by. I hope you're getting just excited about the PulseX platform as I am, or Pulse Chain in general. Time's getting closer, guys, so keep DCAing and or keep DCAing in and building that bags, because you're gonna get double on the Pulse Chain, and it's gonna be a blast. Sorry I wasn't around more. Thanks, brother, and everything for stopping by. No, you're good, man. You're good. I knew you were in here. That's all. That's I appreciate it, Godfather. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good afternoon. Stay safe out there. Don't get wrecked. Buy and hold, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Have a good one, guys.